There we go. Whoa. All right, glad you're with us. Yeah. Look out.
Come on.
Good stuff coming. The Radamaker. Gina Meter.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
We are here. Steve's just got off his Sons of Anarchy tribute ride. Look at those sleeves.
Yeah, but I'm bugged.
So business as usual?
I can't find my vertical glasses.
Well, don't worry, man. I think it's just boomer vids. So it's all 16 by 9 instead of the more natural, noble 9 by 16.
My vertical video glasses. Can't find them. A little bit upset about that.
Now, Steve, which...
I'm going to try not to make it an issue tonight.
Oh, that'll be a first.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this.
My vertical video glasses are necessary for me to watch the upright millennial
Oh my gosh.
videos.
Speaking of millennials, Paul Burnham's here. Gina from Connect.
Hey, Paul Burnham.
Keith Mossberger.
Paul is our performer spotlight for tonight.
And we got Angie here. Hey, as you're joining us, as always, take a moment, share this video. Steve, we have a special giveaway tonight.
Yeah,
that we're doing, right?
Are you ready for this, folks?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do we want to give the people at the top of the hour a little sneak peek, or do you want to
sneak peek?
Hold on.
Sneak peek. Okay, that's it. That's it. Sneak peek. A little more than that, or we'll do it later.
Tease.
We'll do it later. Tease.
Let it tease. Let it
tease. Okay, that's pretty great. I can tell you
Chris
that.
Moore, I can't believe Steve has arm tattoos now. When are you going to show us? They look really nice. Can I ask who the artist is?
Yeah,
Yes. What's great about them too, Chris, is you can resize them. If you're like, you know what, they're slipping down, you just pull them right back.
No, my shirt's just a little high. That's all.
I love it. Oh my gosh, Sheila's here, and Joey from Lower Alabama.
Yes.
Joey, let me know.
Keith Mossberger is here as well.
Joey, how far are you from Muscle Shoals?
Speaking of muscles.
Muscle, not muscle.
Muscle.
Joey, how far away are you? I'm assuming that's Lower Alabama as well. Obviously a classic music town. A lot of great studios there. And I'm curious how close Joey is. Joey, I gotta know, brother.
Muscle Shoals.
Let's see here. Steve, I shared this to the Axtell Entertainers group.
That's great.
Yeah, man.
Good for you.
It was pretty effortless on my Apple device.
Absolutely.
How goes logging in?
Done.
Really? You logged in?
Logging in.
Oh my gosh, Jean Michael. What's up, Jean? Good to see you, friend.
All
Thanks for
right.
joining us.
Good.
Hey, just checking back in on Steve. Droid logs.
Bam. Done.
You
shared.
You logged in?
Shared. Oh,
That's
logged
funny,
in. Shared. Dude, where are my vertical glasses?
Vert glass?
You know,
I don't know, man.
They were right around here, and I need them in order to see half of the insiders' shares that are coming in tonight.
Make sure. Steve, I need you
Jean
just
Michael says, what's that?
I need you just to fill some time. I got to check some
Okay.
network settings real quick.
Yep. He says, howdy. No, that's Sheila says, Sile says.
Remember before we didn't know?
Before we knew Sheila,
Oh my god.
we used to call her Sile or Seal. We weren't sure which to do. And clearly, Ryan won when he said, it's Sile.
No.
Because I used to say Seal, and
Oh my gosh, it was terrible.
and Ryan would correct me and say Sile. And then finally, I figured it out. It's
did.
Sheila.
Well, and by figured out, she emailed us and said, hey, it's Sheila.
Yes, that's right.
Hey, Steve, I want to check on a rather substantial chip in the mugs in the back. Could you tell me a little about what's going on? Because Joe Bilbo.
Well, I was looking for my vertical glasses, and
Come
this,
on, man.
I know, it fell off.
What's going on back there?
Look at that.
Dude.
I cannot discard this cup. It means a lot to me.
I know.
Scuba Diver Joe, good buddy.
It looks like my teeth now. I actually chipped a tooth in the car the other day.
Let's see your tooth up close. Like go really close, like this close, like this close. There it is. Yo!
Hard to see, but that feels like my tooth.
Give yourself a chip sound effect.
Wink.
I don't know.
Lee Cornell.
Don't exactly know how it happened, but I've got the chips in here, saved for another day.
Nice. You can throw them out like you do with the hatching egg.
No, I won't do that. Here's Steve Petra's cup.
Ah, Steve Petra.
Steve Petra.
Well, hey, as you're joining us, take a moment and share this vid with your community.
Did you know that Steve Petra is going to be on the Variety Coach along with Al Getler? Steve Petra. He's one of our Variety Coaches.
Aware of that. Steve, did you know we're close to launching several courses?
Yes.
I know we haven't been talking about it too much, mostly because we've been working behind the scenes just curating a lot of content.
Right.
Which it's not fun to talk about, but the result of
Curating?
the content curating is release. And we'll be releasing some stuff very soon.
No.
And I'm very excited about that. And hey, one more little sneak peek. We're doing
it's huge, actually.
It's huge. We're doing a giveaway tonight. Huge. Sneak peek that give.
Huge. Yeah. What?
Sneak peek the giveaway one more time. Something special. You just have to pay shipping. We're giving this away. Hunter Murray may be in on this. Hunter Murray just joined.
Look at this.
Lawrence Badanai all the way. Oh, where's my Canadian flag? Oh, man.
I know. Where are my vertical glasses? This is an off night for us, I must say. Oh, sure. You'll get up and go look for those. You'll look for that.
Sorry, Lawrence. This is the best I got.
Look at this. This is Terry Fader's 10th anniversary commemorative coin. And it weighs a ton. I mean, just watch this.
So shipping is going to be through the roof.
Watch this.
Oh, now it's chipped.
No, it's not
kidding.
chipped. But it's heavy.
Lawrence is asking how soon we're launching 2021 or 2022. Lawrence, we are...
Oh, for Variety Coach?
Most likely it's going to be the beginning of the year, January, February.
Yeah.
We're wrapping up some stuff, but
oh my
probably...
gosh, it's bigger than we thought it was going to be.
It's going to make more sense to launch the platform in the spring and get through the holidays. So
this is going to be a giveaway today. I have two of these. My wife and I attended this, and Susie got one, and I got one.
Cool, man.
And I'm giving one of them away to one of you. This is really, really a big deal.
So
Terry Fader's
we are going to pick
Vegas.
someone based on who shared this video, because I'm able to see who shared it. You can share multiple times, and it actually enters you multiple times. So just throwing that out there. Steve, I have a question for you.
Yep.
Steve.
No, that was
commemorative coins.
That was an intentional drop.
Commemorative coins. 10th anniversary commemorative coins from Terry Fader. I have a question here for you from Hunter Murray.
Yes.
He wants to know, which is your favorite puppet you created and why? And I know that's hard to pick one, so let's change it up a bit. When you think of puppets you've created, what's one that comes to mind? So it may not be your top ever, but it's one of your favorites. Is there one that comes to mind that you're just extra proud of?
I love my Alien. That's one of my favorites.
A cool one.
The Alien. I love the Magic Drawing Board, which is a puppet of 1,000 faces.
It's true.
Which I just saw at David Copperfield's museum, his secret museum.
That's right.
I love the Storyteller because he is the classic that puts you through college. And the other kids.
Pay some respect.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
You know, the Platypus because he's the viral video one. Mm-hmm. But the next one is always my favorite.
Okay,
the one I'm working on now.
I was waiting to hear.
The next one.
Yeah, what's coming next is what you're most.
And I'm working on. You'll see some of them tonight in the works,
That's
or I
true.
should say, in the works.
In the works.
Yeah.
Well, very cool. It's been a couple weeks since we've been here, so we got a lot of content to share with you all.
We sure do.
And to kick it off, Steve, I just released a couple Christmas songs.
Oh, I'm going to need my vertical videos glasses for this.
We actually don't have any vertical videos.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, okay.
We don't.
Ryan, your Christmas songs are amazing. I shared them.
You did?
Yep.
And people here may have already seen them, but I just wanted to share a few links.
These are great. If you haven't seen these, folks,
So yeah, let me
Check them
drop
out.
it in.
Put them on your playlists on Spotify and what else?
Ooh, yes. Here's links to all the streaming platforms.
You know, Apple TV songs. That's one.
We could
That's
start
a
that
good
one.
That's for the millennials.
No, here's a link to all of them. And if you don't have any platform, if you don't
go.
have any streaming service that you pay a subscription for, you can click the YouTube link and you can listen for free on YouTube. But it would mean the world to me if you would add these songs to your Christmas playlist. So I released Hark the Herald as a solo artist. And then I released with my band Common Courier. We do a lot of worship and church music.
Yep.
I released a version of Oh Holy Night. So I have 2 songs I'm dropping links in here for.
So good.
And if you would just take them, one, if you hate them, you can keep that to yourself. If you love them, you can drop it on a playlist.
There you go.
Enjoy it. Whatever platform you use, Amazon,
Just
Spotify, Apple Music,
drop
Deezer.
it on a playlist.
Woo.
And
Hey, Steve, just want to check in on that commemorative 10th anniversary pin from Terry Fader.
the coin.
Coin.
It's a coin.
Hey, if that coin was chipped, you could call it a Bitcoin. Nailed it. Hunter was saying, I wonder if Crush and Aiden would join you both. Now, we did just have Megan Casey on, Hunter, last week.
You got to go back, check out last week's, and they were with us.
That's right. Yeah, Hunter left a comment because he saw Aiden, our dino.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, Megan is amazing. If you don't follow Megan Casey on TikTok, you're missing out.
Chance Wolf is with us this evening.
See Wolf?
Yep. And Chance was with me at the 10th anniversary right here.
Oh, he was?
Yep. And he got one of these coins too, so he knows the value of these babies.
Well, you know what? And we were just at Terry Fader's house a few weeks back, and we saw, of course, some of Chance's amazing work.
Oh yeah.
He was there.
Well, that was in that. You know where that was? It was both in his house and also
at his show.
In his show, and also at David Copperfield's museum. We saw Chance's.
That's right.
My work and Chance's work there.
So cool. So hey, Chance, this one's for you.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Very cool.
Yeah, buddy.
I like seeing that Chance is always playing guitar as a guitar player. I love seeing he's got some Les Pauls, it looks like.
So Chance and I and you, Ryan, are going to be doing a song soon. You know how we did with
was it a Led Zeppelin tune?
Maybe. We're kind of going back and forth because he was really big into Peter Frampton like I was.
Yeah.
I mean, that is, I should say, not was. Frampton Comes Alive is...
Hey, there's...
Do you...
A good... Not a friend, but a podcaster that I follow that you like, Rick Beato.
Yeah, Rick. Yeah, sure.
He has a whole interview with him and Peter Frampton. So you should check it out because Rick's a music teacher.
He's incredible.
And YouTuber.
I was just watching him this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with Sting.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it was a good one.
But he interviews Peter Frampton all about his style and guitar playing. And so, anyway.
Soon we shall rock.
Love it,
all right, buddy.
So yeah, Steve, got a couple Christmas songs out. Would love if you guys take a listen, and if you enjoy it, share it with some people who are looking for some maybe updated arrangements of Christmas music. A lot of fun guitar playing in A Holy Night.
It is beautiful, beautiful music on my playlist for sure.
Thank you, dude. Well, we got, let me check the P.O. box and see what's been coming in.
We have letters coming in? The P.O. box?
Dude, the P.O. box that's right outside of my camera. You've never seen this?
I've seen it, but again, this week?
Hey, Ryan. Love the transitions. From the Insiders, the best segment yet. I love when there's odd aspect ratios from screen grabs from droids.
Vertical videos.
Hey, I love that too. The odd aspect ratio, #droids is always fun to crop.
My vertical video glasses are somewhere.
This is from a millennial. What's this? A small thumb drive? Oh, with a video message? Let me plug it in. Let me plug it in.
I just want to find my glasses.
Steve's been struggling lately. He has a hard time watching vertical videos.
No, I don't. I have glasses for them.
Well, you used to have glasses for them. Maybe they got canceled.
No, that's not.
Anyways, we got a lot of stuff to check in on.
Oh, you're going to continue?
I'm going to continue.
You're going to go right. Oh, you're not talking about yourself anymore. Now we're going to. Okay.
Well, I can keep
customers.
Talking about, customers. No. I can circle back and talk about myself. Juan Liu, should I talk about myself?
Transitions.
Juan Liu, should I talk about myself?
Oh, I found him. Never mind. Go ahead.
I'm asking Juan Liu a question. and he's not answering. Could you help me out?
Von Loo.
Juan Lu, should I talk about myself? All right. Nailed the joke. Totally worth it.
Thank you for pointing. We learned a lot about pointing tonight in our interview with Al Getler.
Good point. Hey,
Ryan nailed it.
We have Brian Jensen with us, which is always a pleasure.
Yep.
His Danishes are the best.
And
his hot sauces are the best. That guy.
Dang.
But we have Al Getler.
I'm almost finished with all of them.
Brian,
except for
no lie, we had it for
one?
lunch. We had it for lunch today.
For sure, yeah.
We had some hot sauce for lunch.
The one, the sriracha one.
Nice.
That's the one that's left. And Susie said, I'm getting you that for Christmas. So she looked them up and she's reordered. So.
Oh, that's cool, man. Well, Al Getler is back tonight with the Business of Show Business. We have Paul Burnham as our performer spotlights. But let's check in with some of our insiders. Again, these are pictures that you have sent to us or we found on social media. So as always, tag us so we can find it, or send them to ryan@axtell.com or steve@axtell.com, because we always love sharing it.
Yeah. Let's take a look at these.
Speaking of TikTok,
we weren't, but
Steve, the segue.
Here we go with these are the transitions.
Man, I have. Yeah. Man, sky's the limit, they say, for performers, which is a good thing because Sari Alto is always crushing it. Nailed it. Alto meaning tall or high. Hey, if you don't follow Sari Alto on TikTok or Instagram, you should.
This is a sponsored one. Look at its aroma stick. The chimp is holding in his hand. You see that?
Yep.
Watch what happens when she smells it.
Bam. Totally changed the color.
Whoa.
So yeah, Sari does a lot of advertising on TikTok and uses a ton of our stuff.
I'll say.
It's always fun to see. You will say, Steve.
Where are my glasses?
And let's see. Steve, you're kind of a crybaby.
Why?
Speaking of crybabies, oh my gosh.
Oh, vertical video. I need it.
It's
vertical images.
Andreslaw and his crybaby. And you know what I like about this photo?
What?
Is one, you guys can check out Steve's droidness right there. Look at all those apps at the top. Ooh, looks like you need to charge your battery. What I do love, though, is he looks like his baby. The same glasses and the same hat.
What a clever.
That's kind of cool,
man.
What a
clever observation, Ryan.
Thanks, man. I'm probably the first to see it.
Dude, I guess.
Hey, a big shout out and a happy belated birthday to our friend Joey G from Sandy D. That's right, Joe Gandelman from San Diego.
There he is.
He just had a birthday a few days ago.
Yeah.
And Joe, happy birthday, my friend. If you're watching, just want to give you a shout out. But another crybaby, Steve. This is a popular one.
That's something.
The crybaby.
Look at that.
I love it, man. I'd be crying too if I saw this big scary bear coming at me. That's right. Theo has antlers, the Yuletide bear from Craig Browning. Nailed it. I'll tell you, Steve.
Barely.
Ooh, barely. Barely.
Here it comes. Here it comes from the transition. The Yuletide beer.
But I love that one, man. You've got that stuff. Craig's just got it bolted down, man. He's got it hook, line, and sinker. He's got it buttoned up inside a case. Speaking of being inside a case, no, it's not just a random transition. It's Ed Casey. And a picture of Megan
Look
Casey
at Megan.
in a case.
What
Slash
the
trunk
heck?
with the chimp. Can you pick which one's Megan and which one's the Axtell puppet? Hey, man, you made it really look realistic this time.
She looks really happy to be in there, too.
Megan, I can relate. I have many photos of me as a kid being forced into awkward photos with Steve and his creation.
Good job, Ed. Dad of the year. Right there.
Hey, and sometimes what you see isn't what's there. Oh, my gosh. What do you mean? Oh, John Bobbick. Look at that. This is a Steve Axtell caricature original. Woo! Obviously a Santa. And I love this photo.
Look at
what
John
you see
Bobbick.
isn't always what you get.
Whoa.
Depends on what month you see it in.
He finds himself looking at himself
Johnny
differently.
B. Did you know that his theme song is Sloop's Johnny B. Good?
Oh, my goodness.
Nailed it. Double songs. Crushed it. Hey, Steve, have you met Mrs. Claus's third cousin removed? Oh, you don't know Julie Claus?
Oh, there
Oh my
it
gosh.
is.
It's Julia Varholt.
Look
and
at
there
that.
she is
Look
with
at the little jammies.
little dinky monkey, Santa's helper in Jam
I
Jams.
love it.
Julie, I love this. And dinkies are some of the few things that we
That's
have.
great.
We have several dinkies in stock, so you can always hit up Teresa.
Absolutely.
If you're looking for that.
TC. She's
that
probably
gift.
with us right now.
She probably is. All right, let's see. All the way in Romania, Anna Maria Marjan.
Yes.
Always crushing it with
Marjan.
music videos that
There she is.
feature the
Axtell
unicorn.
puppets.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Yeah. Look at that. I mean, a pink keyboard. Come on, folks. She's committed. She's got it for the unicorn.
You're right. Just
it.
for the unicorn.
Just for the unicorn.
Speaking of committed, oh my gosh, we have from Figure Focus, Frank Logan, and our own Sile, a.k.a. Sheila, all the way from
Michaela.
North Carolina. And she's got,
Yep, Mr. Dimples.
yeah,
Look at that.
there he is on Frank's show. You guys can check it out.
Figure focus.
Sheila, we always love seeing that you're out there putting yourself out. I hope the move is going well. I actually think she is moving this week based on some Facebook comments she had.
Yeah.
And hey, thanks to Yoli Pacheco, we have a new friend in Sergio Reyes. Check it out. A new
I love it.
Axtell user here with our parrot. This is Pedro Parrot.
Yep.
Sergio's also got, he's got an Easy Talk. He's got, yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's got some cool
He
stuff.
does have some
going.
stuff, yeah.
Man, you could say he's got it locked in a case. No, not Ed Casey. Doug Casey.
Oh my goodness sakes. No way. Look at that.
Check
Was
it
a good
out.
transition. The best I've heard yet. Look at the Santa and the elf.
Doug Casey
together.
He was
Look
one of
at
the.
that.
He was
He
one
was
of
the.
Genesis behind the Dinky
Yeah.
Elf.
He said, Steve, why don't you make a dinky elf for us Santas? Look at that. It's incredible to see Santa Claus and his elf together. I think that deserves some hearts. Come on, folks.
Come on. Hit
Likes,
those
hearts. I'm in love with this picture. That is great stuff. So if you are a Santa or if you are just doing a Christmas show, let's do a dinky elf for you.
Ooh, I love it.
And you know what? The rest of the year, it's a birthday elf.
And
And
you
we
know
have
what?
an Axe Tracks, don't we, Ryan?
We have two Axe Tracks. We have a
Boom.
Christmas sing-along Axe Tracks, and we have a birthday Axe Tracks.
I'm a
And
birthday elf. I'm a birthday elf.
That's not the
La,
song,
La, la,
Steve.
la, la.
Yep.
I'm a
Copyright
birthday.
infringement. I'm gonna have to sue you. But you know what? If you have a dinky elf, it can fly. You know what else can fly?
No.
A falcon.
What?
Like C.A. Falcone. That's right. In the Canary Islands, we celebrate Halloween and another festival. Check it out.
Called Las Fina.
And this is C.A.
Las
Falcone,
Finas Seymour.
and he's got the
Las Fina Seymour.
monster in a box.
Las,
So he has a positionable eyebrow,
Las Fina Seymour.
which is pretty cool.
It's a great name.
Love it. And
For
all
the
the
festival.
way from Sweden, you're always like, hey, man, that puppet's under 5 feet. And I'm like, why is that a thing? And then you're like, because ostrich. And that's right. Karina has our ostrich all the way in Sweden,
There you go.
rocking the finger countries with
I tell you, man,
our large ostrich. I love that character.
she's kind of made herself famous with
She
that
has. She has.
thing. A TikTok sensation,
Steve,
as they say.
Steve, tell me about this photo.
Oh, check it out. This is Carlo Pensa.
All right.
Yeah, and look there. You can see it says Crazy Carlo right on the box there, Ryan. Nice,
Awesome, man. I
nicely observed.
I
And
love
he's
it, man.
doing a presentation with Vern. He said, I said, why are you wearing a mask? You're performing. And he said, actually, not only a mask, but hair cover. They are very strict here in South Africa.
And what kind of accent was that, Steve?
It was a Ryan Axtell.
German?
A Ryan Axtell. So, no, seriously. And then
Yeah, Carlos
it's really,
yeah.
and it, you know, he has a lot of special characteristics that he does with the shows. Hand positions and birds and masks and
Yep.
hair
So
coverings
Carlo,
as
and
well.
he's also, part of the School of Magic.
That's right, the Cape Cod,
Cape Cod is Massachusetts. You mean Cape Town?
Cape Town School of Magic.
Carlo, you'll have to correct probably a lot of details on this, but we're glad to have you, man. Hope you're in Cape Cod with the Kennedys.
Cape Cod, the Cape Town. But I think they have cod there, don't they, when they fish in Cape Town?
Hey, Steve,
Yeah.
you had to really talk to Teresa about this today. Our quality control has been
It's terrible.
really lacking.
Teresa has been
Look at
blowing
this
it.
turtle that Mike
But
Guthrie
she packs.
got.
She
I
doesn't
don't
check.
understand.
I don't get it.
Teresa,
what is going on?
how did you not catch that's not a turtle head? Just kidding, of course.
Come
Teresa's
on,
amazing.
Teresa.
But Steve was playing jokes earlier, and we love this photo from Mike Guthrie.
That is so funny.
Like many of you, he's super creative, thinks outside the box.
I did go in. I sat down with Teresa. I said, Teresa,
You kind of caught me off guard because
your
all of a sudden you
quality
got
control.
serious.
I waited until you came in the room.
Yeah.
But then you were looking and you saw my smiling eyes.
Yeah, Steve's got a giveaway. All right, that's it. I'm going back here. But
That's
Steve's
tell.
got a
That's
giveaway with
Okay, Teresa.
his eyes. You can always tell from Steve's eyes if he's joking around. So, anywho. That's what we got going on, friends.
That is a great. Give yourselves a hand. Love it. Love
Thank
it.
you, as always, thank you for tagging us. I'm coming back, checking out. Thank you. Sheila answered the question for Angie. Yes, the platypus is a back entry puppet.
It is, yeah. And her name is Sile. Okay.
Let's see what I missed. Some jokes, monkey business.
Sile
All
Michael.
right. Jeffrey Shev. Welcome, Jeffrey. Hey, just a reminder, when you share this video, you're going to be entered into a chance to win a giveaway, a commemorative 10-year anniversary pin or coin, a Bitcoin. Steve, bite it to make sure it's genuine.
I don't want to bite it, man.
Oh.
COVID and all. I want
Tell
people
that to Cape Cod.
This is Cape Town. Cape Cod. Well, you didn't even know it started with Cape, so I nailed it.
Well,
I brought it around.
questionable.
This is the 10th anniversary coin, commemorative coin from Terry Fader's 10th anniversary
Oh my gosh,
special.
Dale Freeman's here.
Yep, it's a big deal. So all you do is pay shipping if you're overseas. It's heavy.
It is. Shipping's going to be
Not much.
through the roof.
Or we can put it with your next order
That's
if
true.
you win. So if you win this tonight, it's a giveaway. It's free.
And a reminder, I will be picking someone.
We'll ship it with your
from the
next order,
shared
or you can
lists.
pay the shipping for it. It's up to you.
Bam.
Focus.
It's more of a light reflection thing. Farther back, Steve. Farther back. There it is. There it is. Well, Steve.
A monocle for the Tiki.
Ooh, Planters Peanuts is suing us right now. I just got an alert. You know what's funny is our last episode that featured some TikTok videos from Megan Casey. You can't even play it on Facebook.
I know. Like
Lee
just
Rademacher
because of the
let us
music,
know.
right?
Yeah. Music and visuals, I think. I don't know the exact combination, but it's we're uploading it to YouTube today, so you'll be able to watch it there.
All right. Sounds good.
Copyright stuff works a bit differently on each platform. And Sheila gave us an update.
The Tiki wants it.
New places December 15th. Okay, thank you, Sheila.
What?
She's moving across. She's moving, her and her brother. And I saw that post. And so,
Really?
Yeah, give
Where's
us
she
an
moving?
update. Sheila, are you staying in North Carolina? Or are you moving elsewhere? Let us know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I bet she's moving where there's going to be more open mic clubs because she's nailing it.
Could be. Could be, Steve. Hey, there's something that the insiders may be interested in before we move on to In the Works and stuff. You know, we got to be at Discover Magic.
Yeah.
And this year we're working on trying to be present at
wherever we are.
some conventions and stuff, and one of them is actually coming
Magic
up.
Live.
Coming up. Steve, tell me
is
about
going to, Cax is first. Magic Live is second.
Let me just go ahead and cover up your
and
face.
Ben
Bam.
Haven is third. So Cax is our first conference, February 2 to 5. It's a virtual conference.
Virtual.
And like we did last year. It was so fun. It was amazing. And we'll be doing our live broadcast here at Axtell Expressions, inside Axtell. We will be doing that during the CAX conference. But you cannot miss all of the other presenters that are going to be there. It's amazing. It's mind-blowing.
And you could probably drop in the comments, hey, Eric, welcome.
Many of you were there already.
If you were part of CAX, let us know in the comments, because the feedback that we've seen. Okay, Sheila said she's staying in Durham.
Okay. You said she was moving. Interesting.
She's moving. But
she is moving.
She's staying within the city. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Not Cape Cod.
Not going to Cape Cod, so Carlos, sorry, you won't be able to hang with her.
But hey, let us know in the comments if you have appreciated being a part of CAX, because Steve, I believe the last 2 years have been virtual, and Mark Wade and his team have done a great job.
Oh my gosh, they're amazing.
I mean, Ken,
first cabin all the way.
all these people who are a part of it who have really done a good job. Christopher T. Magician, I believe, is part of CAX.
Tons.
I mean,
oh my gosh,
all these people,
tons of
but
folks.
They've all done an amazing job of pivoting to virtual, and the beauty of it is
there's no travel costs.
It's more
there's no hotel
affordable.
costs. You don't have taxi cabs.
Obviously, it's fun to be in person together, which it's looking like we may be at Vin Haven.
Yeah, so we'll be at Vin Haven and Magic Live.
It's been a while, friends, since we've been present.
If you want to hug us, come to Vegas or Cincinnati.
Do I need to have a sign at the booth that says free hugs? Wait, is Vin Haven in Cincinnati?
Yeah, it's at the Cincinnati Airport, at the Marriott at Cincinnati Airport. So it's in.
But where's the museum at?
It's at Fort Mitchell, Kentucky.
Fort
Just
Mitchell.
across,
Fort
just
Mitchell. It's
across
right across the
road,
border. That's right.
Yeah.
I knew Kentucky was in there, but that's right. The airport is Cincinnati.
Yeah.
That's your
if you
neck
want
of
a
the woods,
hug,
man.
come to those, but I'll give you a virtual hug, and I tell you, you're going to save a ton of
Thank you,
money
Frank.
and have a ton of information.
Dude, David Boggs.
All
hey,
right.
David.
Yep.
We've been thinking about you.
Yeah, David.
We owe you a phone call. We hope you are well.
Yeah, whole family.
David and
hope
his
you are.
family have had some health stuff going on, so send prayers their way.
Yeah.
But David, we hope you're well, and we'd love to check in with you once you and your family are.
All right, Vin Haven's in his
able,
backyard, so we'll be there.
We'll be there, man. Now Vin Haven is July.
Yeah, it's in July.
July. So we got a lot of work to do. We're planning on bringing some items with us.
Yeah.
There's not an easy task these days.
No.
Did you know that all of our stuff is proudly handmade in Southern California?
That's a big deal.
It is no easy task, friends.
Good.
But
Lawrence
someone's
Bat and I
got to do it. Oh, Lord.
said that he enjoyed CAX.
And you know what's cool is Karina from Sweden can join CAX without
just as
paying
easy
for a
as Lawrence.
transatlantic flight.
Right.
And Lawrence in Canada, he could be eating his Putin,
Crouton.
not croutons.
His crouton.
No.
While she's eating her
Just saying, guys. We're nailing this.
Swiss chocolate.
Just saying, you can join from your country of choice. Poutine is what I meant to say.
We're not ready for that. We're not ready for food from other
Oh,
countries.
Joe Bilbo noticed. Okay, Lee's blowing up the feed here. When is the snail going to be available? Now, we were actually just working on it. So
When's the snail? When's the snail available? The snailable?
Don't make it a word. It's not a thing.
Snailable?
It's not a thing.
It's coming up soon. We're going to have, I think next time we're on, 2 weeks from now, we're going to have actual video of it working. I might even have it here in the shop with us.
That's right.
So it's coming up in about a month. How's that?
Great. I like that. Ari Stedman.
Ari's here.
He won't have to fly to BOC virtually. That's right.
That's right.
And I knew Brian Jensen would make a snail joke about production.
There goes snail is slow moving into production.
I know. Hey, Angie's saying, I'm new to this. What is CAX?
Okay.
Steve,
CAX.
give us a quick, what's your elevator pitch of
So,
CAX?
CAX is a combination of Kadabra, the
Magician
amazing
and family
children
entertainers,
and family magicians and entertainers, Kadabra, and Axtell CAX. K-A-X.
So it's historically been a conference that's been hosted in Southern California where we're located.
Yep.
And involves the intersection of Axtell users and children's entertainers. Yeah. And so that's what it's going to be.
It is Kadabra with an Axtell influence and theme.
It's not limited to just us, but we're a big part of it.
There's magic, ballooning, ventriloquism, puppets. There is bubbles. There's face painting.
Yeah.
I think an emphasis on face painting. If Mark Daniels personal choice. So all of it is there. It's just incredible.
Steve,
incredible.
I got to say, hold on. I have puppet guy Matt here. Matt Burnham.
Yeah. Oh,
Matt, and I feel like I saw some celebratory photos from you that warrant us saying,
I think it's applause time.
Congratulations. So,
Congrats.
Matt Brand, everybody. Now, you can share in the comments, but we just wanted to celebrate you. Fun seeing those pictures. Looks like you had a great Thanksgiving.
He is engaged. It looks like, right?
I believe so. I don't want to put words in his mouth.
It was looked like a really nice ring to me.
It did. So yeah, that's just an update.
There we go. I get more coverage.
More tattoo. Oh, Steve just got back from the tattoo parlor.
Yes.
Aryan's with us. Hello,
There we
Aryan.
go.
Hope
There
you're
we go.
well. Hey, we're going to move on. We got some more content to share. But remember, share this video for a chance to win a 10th anniversary commemorative coin from Terry Fader's show. Steve, it's been a busy couple weeks at the shop. I'm gonna take us there. Will you walk us through what's
Roll
going
that
on?
beautiful bean footage. my
Nailed
friend.
it. All right, let's see what we got here.
All right. In the wakes.
I hope there's a gap after this slide before the video starts. Perfect.
Yes.
There it is.
Here we go. There we go. Jose's making a sloth. Can
He
you see it?
loves
Look at
making
the sloth.
sloths.
Look at the long arm sloth. Yeah.
Did you know these are some of the most difficult puppets we
Yeah,
make?
for sure.
These
absolutely.
are so
Look at-
cool.
It's
though.
a wraparound. That's why the arms are so long, because it wraps around
What's
your shoulders.
Nora working on?
Nora's
A
working
Trump?
on a Trump, a Donald Trump. There's a Verna
Verna
puppet.
bird. All
Verna
right.
bird. And look here, she's putting the eye in Trump. Ooh,
I like those eyes, man. That's a cool color.
well, that's blue. So there you go. Here, yeah, there he is again. Oh, look at this.
is that-
Ikoko from Japan.
Oh my
Ikokodo.
gosh, he's amazing.
yeah, he
and
is.
Bush Senior.
Bush Senior, there he
Vance
is.
Dykes, if you're watching, we got some presidents on our way.
All right.
Ooh, an alley cat.
Ooh, love it.
All right, now we got
here's
this
a-
ready. This is
an
on our
orangutan.
QC table. This means it's done in
The
production.
sloth is finished now.
It's ready for 303 and some armor all. This is our buffing station. A lot of people are jumping in to help our buffing happen. It's a big part of our process.
And if you'd like to help us buff, send an email to ryan@axtell.com.
Hey, here's Mr. Dimple.
Oh, what do you know? Lee Rademacher, there's our snail.
Whoa, ahoo.
Oh,
Now,
check this out. I
Steve,
can't talk about this project, but there he is. Yeah.
a generic,
It's for a-
amazing singer.
It's just a really cool, amazing singer.
His name is David Amazing.
We're printing out some stuff with our printers. Can't say what these are either. And I can't tell you what these are for, but these
So
are
close
going
your
to be
eyes.
something
Don't
new.
look at it.
Oh.
All right, Nora and Jose are working on a donkey.
Here's how to put a donkey together. Oh,
Ooh, Rosie's
check it
working
out.
on
Crybaby.
Big
and
Baby.
Look at that.
This is our big baby,
This
Steve,
is,
actually. Don't get it confused with the Joe Biden head.
I don't know. Maybe it should be part of it. Look at
Whoa.
that. Look at. Check it out. Look at this. Watch this. Yeah.
Love it.
Now we're talking.
Did you know that the
Now we're
big
talking.
baby is actually very complicated to make?
This is the big. Yeah, that's right. It
Yeah,
really
it's
is.
a lot
yeah.
of work. It's a great gag, but
Yeah,
there's a
it's
lot that
tons.
goes into a lot of
And
fabrics that are hard to get.
Vernon just watches.
Oh.
What's this?
This is a special
secret
project working
special.
on an animatronic Tiki.
It's gonna have moving eyes, I understand.
Yep.
Oh, look at. Speaking of moving eyes,
Wes is here
What?
soldering.
this is all part of a tree.
It is. He's adding thermostats to some servos. This is
Huge
for
talking
a
tree. Look
that'll
at this
be
is
in
the guts
Iraq.
of it.
It's going to be controlled by a Wago show control. We got some Easy Talks going on here.
Wow.
Steve, did you know our Easy Talks work with our AI subscription?
Yeah, I didn't know. That.
pretty cool, man.
Look at that. Look at these leaves. Incredible, beautiful trees. I love the mix of the green and the red.
Totally. The normal green and the
Uh-huh.
extra green and
Yeah.
the red and stuff. A lot
Look
of...
at the eyebrows. Look at that, how real it looks, the wood. I love it.
It's
the
fun, man.
texture.
Yeah.
There's a lot of colors that go in this. It's not just brown. You don't just paint something brown.
Yep. Yeah, Wes has been cranking on this project. He built a shelf that some of the show control animatronic systems will go on. I've been working with Vagel. Vagel, yep. Working on
Control
putting
systems.
together the control systems and made some progress on some electronic stuff.
Yeah.
Still have a few things to figure out,
That
but
shelf, look at that. It's even got a skew.
yeah.
It's cool. A lot of shelves don't have skews, but ours do. It's a Southern California thing.
Love that. This
Look
is
at that.
previous version
Look
of the
at that.
painting, just to give you an idea of this big tree that's
That
coming
was its
together.
primer. That was the primer. Here's look at Silly Sue with her blinkers. Check that out.
This went to, Denmark, I believe.
Denmark? Isn't that something?
The Netherlands, I'm sorry.
Where
trying to
Peter
remember
Norgard
customer.
lives.
Yeah, he's in Denmark.
I always say
Anyways,
he's
that's
in the
what's going
Netherlands.
on. That's some of the stuff that's going on at the shop. A lot of fun stuff. And yeah, that tree is huge. It is part of an amazing build out in Iraq with a really cool customer or a client who got a grant, and they're building out a facility for underprivileged
Orphans.
kids.
Yep, in Iraq. Yep.
And so
Isn't that
we're
cool?
just glad to be a part of it in our interesting way. There's a lot of details still to figure out. You know, they have a show control system that's controlling lights and screens, and that's got to trigger our show control system that then runs the programming that Steve and I put together. But
Oh my gosh,
I think it's going to work.
that is so good.
I think it's gonna
Isn't
work,
that
Steve.
fun, Ryan?
It is.
I think everybody really thinks it's fun.
Oh, now you're just Johnny on the spot with the bobbleheads. But earlier,
Yeah. Well,
a lot of prompting. All right, let's see what I
so this is what we're giving away tonight.
Oh my gosh, Patrick Eliezer
Yeah. His 10th anniversary commemorative coin.
and David Boggs wants a big baby.
All right.
Love it.
Yeah. This is incredible. Heavy coin.
So I'm going back. I'm just checking. I'm checking some comments. Yeah, Matt, stop dropping the coin. Speaking of Paul Burnham, we have a performer spotlight tonight.
Love it.
He
Paul's
is a
with us tonight.
magician. Steve, he's from your neck of the woods,
In Ohio.
Ohio.
Yep. Yep.
Do you say an Ohioan?
I'm an Ohioan. A Buckeye. I'm a Buckeye.
Buckeye?
Buckeye.
Well, when you say Buckeye, you're not like a big sports guy. That's from Wolf of Wall
Buckeye.
Street. That's not really a Wall. That's not.
That's a Buckeye thing. We are okay.
Wait. Oh, do it again. Do the classic Buckeye thing. Sounds like a classic Wolf of Wall Street thing. Patented by Matthew McConaughey. In fact, okay, got it. We got a cease and desist from McConaughey's camp.
Oh no.
Yep, they're taking our video down right now.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It wasn't.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. All right.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let's check in with a fellow Ohioan.
There we go. That's well
Ohio.
said.
That was kind of a Walter Cronkite. Oh, Ohio.
What are my
That
glasses
wasn't
at?
very good. But our friend, Paul Burnham, magician extraordinaire, entertainer, he is our performer spotlight. Let's check in with him today. Steve, get those screenshots in, friends. Performer spotlight.
Hi there. I'm Paul Burnham, magician from Piqua, Ohio. I got started in magic, when I was 9 years old, mainly because my older brother Johnny was a ventriloquist, and I always wanted to play with his Jerry Mahoney. Mom and Dad thought, me being 5 years younger, they was worried I was going to break it, so they kind of steered me another direction. And for Christmas, they've got me a Mattel Showstopper showcase. Many of you are familiar with that. Fast forward 50-some years to today, and I'm a life member of the Society of American Magicians. I'm also the president of Assembly 56 of the Society of American Magicians in Dayton, Ohio. On the internet, I run the Facebook group Believe in Magic, and I have the video program Paul's Magical Life, in which I interview celebrities like magicians, ventriloquists, maybe actors and stuff to see what's going on in their world. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about my show. First and foremost, I want people leaving the show saying that was fun. That's really the whole basis of why we do this. As years have gone by, my show has changed. When I was younger, I loved to do the big illusions on stage, and I still love to watch people do those. But I've kind of changed and wanted to get back into a lot more of the audience participation and mentalism, etc. I also do different characters. I have Monrube the Wizard. I have Moshushi, Chinese magician. And I'm kind of working on a new character. Maybe I'll let you guys in on that a little bit later on. In this picture, you'll see all the Axtell products I had prior to going to the Vent convention. A few of the products and puppets I donated to the convention so they could raffle it off to help build the new museum. And also a couple of them I sold at the convention. The one that I do use a lot is Big Baby.
What you guys did, you guys are the best. We're going to be Getler Expressions friends forever. Okay, we're coming back. Everybody pretend they're asleep again.
And I also made this video with the Shakespeare prior to the convention.
Hello, everybody out there in Axtell land. It's great to be here with all of you. Hey, you know what? Besides me today, I got a big surprise for everybody. I brought along my friend, Will.
Hello, Paul. How are you today, my friend?
Well, you know what, Will? I'm actually doing very well. We are here recording a segment of Performer Spotlight for all the Axtell insiders.
The best thing that's ever happened to me in a show is I was performing at Memorial Hall, which back in those days was the big theater in the Dayton, Ohio area. And my mom had a chance to come to the theater and see me live on the big stage, if you will. And that was a thrill for me, and I'll never forget it. Oh my, one of the worst experiences I ever had as a magician was when I was just starting out and I was performing. This was in high school and it was a live TV program, and I was doing a card trick and I was supposed to make 4 aces appear. And then when they showed my spectator the 4 aces, and then I was supposed to set them down on the table and the camera was going to do a close-up, and yay me. It didn't happen. I got 3 aces and a 2. To this day, I still don't know how I got 3 aces and a 2. I showed it to my spectator. I said, 4 aces, right? And he says, and he looks at me and says, yes. And I said, thank you. I folded them up and got out of there, and thankfully I didn't have to live through the embarrassment of on live TV of him saying and telling the actual truth. So he kind of saved me that day. I was lucky. Well, my goals, not only as a performer but behind the scenes, is to keep the world of magic and ventriloquism also growing. We love it so much, so we want future people to love it, and we definitely want our audiences to have fun and love what we do. Part of that is me developing new characters like I hinted at before. Here's a picture of my Uncle Heinrich. I'm not going to talk too much about him because I'm still developing him, but basically he's going to be an antagonist towards me. And you ventriloquists understand that because your dummies in a lot of cases are antagonists towards you. But anyways, I'd like to thank the Axtell Bunch for inviting me to do this. I really enjoyed it, and I want to tell everybody out there thank you and have a good day.
Thank you for joining us for another edition of Performer Spotlight. Come on, everybody. Give it up for Paulie, baby.
That was great, Paul. I loved how he was using Shakespeare with the easy talk. Did you notice that?
It's so cool, man. He did a whole mentalism trick.
Yeah.
Talented guy, man.
I hope he puts that. Go ahead and Paul, go ahead and put that on Axtell Entertainers or Axtell Expressions. Post that video, and it's really cool to see the whole magic trick. He takes you through a whole grid, puts your finger on the card, and he forces a magic trick on you, and he picks out and predicts the actual one that you're picking. It's really something. Great trick. You can do it with your characters as well. Right, Ryan?
Yep. All right.
Okay, hey, speaking of doing things well,
Yeah, man.
it's time for you to do some chores.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh. So, I would like for you to, do you have the keys to the Prius?
We need keys, biometric, baby.
Oh, you have a Tesla now.
No, I just have the technology that
You don't need
Prius
keys.
has had for 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, the crank on the front of the car.
Oh, sorry, not a Model T yet. Prius.
Oh, a Prius. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna get in
Okay.
my Prius.
All right. Go past the red barn.
Okay.
Go to the green barn. Shuck some snakes for me. Bloat some bulls.
Okay.
Tickle some turtles.
Yep.
Frack some ferrets.
Normally I frack oil shales, but
No,
okay.
no, ferrets, not parrots. What do you do to the parrots? You pluck the parrots.
Okay.
Not a lot, just enough, just the longest feathers.
Okay.
It's a comfortable thing.
All
It's
right.
not any sort of animal abuse.
Sounds good. Be
I
back
would
soon. All right, man.
Like
Thanks.
for you to take care of things, take care of business.
And now it's time to ask
That's the
Tiki. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire, baby.
Have you ever seen Ryan so excited to do his chores before?
Well, my eyelids were closed, so no, Steve.
But you
haven't
heard it.
seen.
You heard it, right?
He didn't sound excited, Steve.
No, he did. He took off right away. He said, "You got it."
It sounded like he was
Man.
cutting you off.
Was that sarcasm?
Yes, or sardonism.
All right, man. Listen, you're making more noise than you used to.
Must have been kind of hot in here because
Yeah.
I need an oil can.
I have several questions here from our insiders.
Give it to me, baby.
All right. Dale Freeman here
All right.
says, Master Tiki, what do you want for Christmas? Obviously not your two front teeth. Ha! Ha 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 ha!
I get it. My teeth are chiclets. You know what I would love?
What?
Bracelets. To put on arms.
you would like arms to put bracelets on. Is that
That's
it?
right, baby.
Hey, there we go. Here's one from the top fan, Joe Bilbo.
Scuba Dubba Joe, Scuba Dubba Joe, Scuba Dubba, Scuba Dubba, Scuba Dubba, Scuba Diver. Yo.
Scuba Diver, yo. Oh, great and all-powerful Tiki. How did Scuba Diver Joe's mug get a chip in the top of it?
Well, I think a shipwrecked sailor threw it back into the ocean with a rescue note, and then a manta ray got it caught on its tail and dragged it into the Great Barrier Reef just southeast of me in Australasia. And then while it was there... Oh, actually, I think Steve just jammed it into the other ones. Never mind.
No, I
Steve,
think your
my
explanation
eyes.
was correct. Yours was right. Steve Petra has one for you. Oh, great Tiki.
Yeesh.
Have you ever had a root canal?
I've had many a canal. Ha 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 ha. I get it, roots, tree, canal, root canal, roots with a canal, water joke on me. Hey, look, buddy, I get that I'm a tree, but you know what? Do you see any roots? To answer your question, yes, my left molar and my right incisor have both been canaled through the root.
Who does that kind of work on a Tiki?
I don't know, some guy I found on Fiverr.
I don't know if that's true. John Piercy has a question for you.
All right, baby, give it to me.
Mr. Tiki, sir. Steve collects mugs.
That is true.
Ryan plays music.
That is true.
What hobbies and interests do you have?
Well, yo-yoing is a big one. Juggling, I love.
Juggling.
Yep, I'm looking forward to the variety coach coming up on juggling. Let's see. Handstands, cartwheels, generally all things hand-related. Other than that, sitting still, being a constant shadow on the sands of time, those kinds of things.
Got it. Okay, well, that's amazing. I didn't know. Another top fan, Harry Stedman.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, yeah, right. Oh.
Oh, great, and handsome Tiki.
Thank you,
If we end up with bad snow, how will Steve get you to the studio if Spirit Airlines cancels flights from Tahiti?
Oh, you mean every week? How do I get there? He moved the show to bi-weekly, so there's 2 weeks to get me there via planes, trains, or automobiles. Ask John Candy if it works for him.
Oh, that's good. Pete Carentz has a question for you.
Oh, from down under New York. All the way down under New York.
Oh, great and powerful Tiki.
Very powerful.
Why are you such a hothead?
Well, sometimes your emotions just boil up. Haven't you seen Inside Out? I mean, I'm just controlled by my rage.
Are you coughing?
Excuse me.
Are you having a coughing spell?
Deep down in my larynx.
All right. Carlo Pinso from...
from Cape Cod.
Yeah.
All the way from Cape Cod. Hey,
From
give me
Cape
some chowder.
Cod.
Give me some chowder.
From Cape Town, South Africa.
South
He
Africa.
says, what are your TV viewing choices?
Well, I mean, I'm a fan of HBO Max and Hulu, and of course, there's the normal things like Amazon Prime and Netflix, but also like Stars and Showtime. I mean, the reboot of Dexter. There's just like tons of stuff that's available on like AMC, and of course, every channel pretty much has a streaming app. Like, come on, like who needs Peacock right now? It's like I already bought The Office on Apple TV Plus, and like obviously Ted Lasso's great, and also The Shrink Next Door. I mean, Apple TV's kind of crushing it, but then also like HBO comes in, and they really have the premium TV market like kind of cornered. So I don't know, man. Like,
How do you see
all
all
of
that?
them.
How do you see that?
Google
Huh?
Contacts, baby.
Contacts.
Look at me. Do you think I'm watching you right now?
No, you're using your Google glasses.
Hold on. Don't interrupt this part. I love it.
What?
Oh, I'm finishing. Oh, just finished the finale. All right, back to you, Steve.
Here's one from Bruno Sor.
All right, baby.
Oh, great and all-knowing Tiki. Can you sing Ryan's latest Christmas song? Ah, that's a good one.
Well, let's see. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
No, that's not it. That's not it. No. This is Ryan Axtell's Christmas song.
Oh, I can't sing nearly as beautiful or as gorgeous as him. It would be an insult to even try.
Oh, let's
All
try.
I can do
Let's
is
try.
point
Here we go.
to the...
I want a two. I want 2, 3, 4.
Hark the herald angels sing,
That's-
glory to
that's not
the
it.
newborn
No.
king. Hey, wise guys.
How come everybody sounds like they're from New York?
Well,
East Side.
I'm kind of a Bowery boy.
The East Side Boys,
From
the Bowery
Boosking.
Boys. And then there's also one from Courier, Common Courier, the Courier News Boys, the Common Courier News Boys, the Common Courier.
It sounds like you're still working this out.
Common Courier also, which is Ryan's other band,
Oh,
has
holy night, the stars are brightly shining.
and there's also one from Bertona. Bertona's another one, a third one.
But they didn't release a Christmas song, so
No.
back to you, Steve.
All right, but what did they release? Here we go.
A song a while ago.
Called
Sounds like you got it.
Come on. Together. Here we go. Oh,
Nope.
baby.
Nope.
It was good. All right.
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
I will take credit for their release.
Why would you say thank you?
Come back to
That's
me.
it. Come back. That's it. That's it. That's right.
Never
I
heard
love
of it.
that song. Love it. Brian Jensen has our final one for this evening.
All right, BJ in the house.
Dear Tiki, how were your features carved? Naturally or by weatherization from the party scene?
Well, the truth is I have a great doctor in Beverly Hills, a cosmetic surgeon, if you will, who really helped produce my nose and increase my forehead. I mean, of course, I was born with a naturally pronounced forehead, but, you know, being in Hollywood, sometimes you need a little bit of accentuation.
I have to say, let's do over. Here's one from Brian Jensen. Dear Tiki, how are your features carved? Naturally by weatherization or from the party scene? You see the difference there?
Well, I guess, but my answer's the same. So I have a great cosmetic surgeon in Beverly Hills, and now that I'm part of Hollywood, they had to reduce my nose and increase my brow. So your nuance, Steve, changed nothing.
You know. Oh, here comes Ryan. Okay, please.
All right, later, buddy.
This has been another episode of Okay, Ryan. All right. Oh, hi, Ryan. Hi.
Hold on. Didn't
back.
see that coming.
Super excited. What?
I didn't see that coming, man.
Didn't see what coming?
The finale of
What?
Survivor. Have you heard of it, man? It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Easily bingeable.
Survivor is what happens when you've done your chores.
So, status update.
Yeah.
Chores are done. So moving
you.
on, we have. Oh my gosh.
So what did you do?
Al.
What do you mean by how they're done? How were they done? How currently?
Oh, floors mopped.
What?
Carpets vacuumed. Business is managed.
What?
Payrolls executed. And
What about the turtles?
wasn't on the list. The shale is fracked thanks to big oil.
Ferrets. What about the bulls?
The Bulls? Well, I mean, they haven't been quite as good since Michael Jordan left, but Chicago is holding their own in their own way. Am I right? And I guess the only other thing is
Okay.
the snakes.
Never mind. No, stop. Don't even.
I mean, Cobra Kai.
Hey, my good friend Al Getler. Check this out.
Hey,
look at this.
wait, no, that's a Kennedy from Cape Cod.
Yeah, he is a Kennedy. I always said he was a Kennedy. Always said it. Look at that. Never mind the chores. Look at, he's doing his chores. He's doing termite spray on his dummy. I love that. Al Getler, my good buddy, from many, many moons ago. I would guess this was in the 80s, probably 86.
Probably the 1920s.
Not sure about that. But Al Getler's our guest tonight.
That's right. So let's check in with our special guest, the czar of the business of show business, Mr. Al Getler.
This is the business of show business. It's show business with Al Getler.
Oh my gosh. Al Getler is with us.
I am here.
How are you, buddy?
Good. You know, I haven't heard my music in a few weeks, so I needed
good.
that little push. Yep.
Yeah. I know. You've been missed, my friend.
Huh?
You have been missed.
Well, listen, I always miss being with you, Steve Axtell. And I know Ryan is back there lurking in the background, helping out with our technology. So, yeah. Anyway, that's Joe Biden, I think. Yeah. Anyway, what are we doing here? You want me to talk about some stuff?
Yeah, you brought us something today, and I'm excited to discuss this topic. You want to tell us what it is?
Yeah, well, I read this book. It was suggested, and I've mentioned this before, by Steve Martin in his fabulous book Born Standing and Born Standing Up. And I think it is, again, I'm going to mention that everybody who's in comedy, trying to be in comedy, learning how to be in comedy, should read this book, Born Standing Up. And he mentions in the book a fabulous book that he referred to a bit. Let me just share the screen with you here, Steve. So the book is based on Showmanship for Magicians by Daryl Fitzke. And unfortunately, I see a typo there right out of the gate, but that's the kind of the kind of day it started with. So it should be based on Showmanship with a W for magicians. But it's aimed at magicians, but I found it has some really, really universal appeal. So let me jump in.
Steve used to be a magician too.
You were?
Steve Martin.
Oh, yeah. Well, in fact, I'm glad you mentioned that, because Steve Martin, let me just give a little background quickly. Steve Martin worked in Disneyland as a kid. I'm really glad you brought that up. He was, his family moved to right to the neighborhood that Walt Disney that Disneyland was built, and
in Anaheim.
Yeah, in Anaheim. And he used to go and sell newspapers, believe it or not, to the people that were coming in the park. And because he was selling newspapers, he could stick around the park for the rest of the day. And when he did that, he would pop in and watch the various shows around the park repeatedly, over and over and over again. So he picked up a lot of what we're going to talk about in a minute. And he also got a job in the magic shop at Disneyland. And he performed the tricks for people and sold tricks, and was mentored by a number of people. So getting back to the book was suggested by one of his mentors, who said, this is the book that you need to read. So Showmanship for Magicians by Daryl Fitzke is part of a trilogy of books. And it really is a fabulous book for every performer. So what we're going to do today is kind of take the book in two pieces, this show and the next show, and talk about these really, really important skills at a 40,000 foot level. And then somewhere down the road, we can, hit some of them one by one. But Steve, let's first define showmanship. Okay. Showmanship, and of course I made showpersonship in the beginning there, is the skill of performing in such a manner that it will appeal to an audience or aid in conveying the performance's essential theme or message. So basically, that's a dry definition. What does it mean? It means that when you get on stage, you own the space. You have a feeling of, call it a ringmaster, call it guide, call it whatever term you want to. It means that when you're on stage, the audience is looking at you. And it's a very, very important characteristic for people to develop. Some people say people are born with it. It can be developed. Okay. And we're going to get into a long list, but it's a very important thing about sense of space, sense of awareness, all those kinds of things. So that's showmanship. All right. Let's talk about something else too. Stage presence. All right. Refers to the certain charisma and charm that a theater actor or performer possesses that draws in the audience and commands their full attention. So showmanship, stage presence, kind of interactive or interchangeable, but not entirely. Showmanship is to me one of the characteristics that you describe in a person. Stage presence is the very action of having stage presence. I first came across the term stage presence when I was a kid in high school. I was in a performance. I was really, really lucky. My youth group wrote a continuation of Godspell called Pentajoy.
Oh yeah,
Pentecost on through the resurrection, and we performed that hundreds of times in rehearsal and live in front of a live audience about 100 times all around the New York City area. So what did that give me? That gave me that 10,000 hours money towards that, right? Number one. But number two, the father of the guy that wrote and directed the play, Joe Serino's dad, Mr. Serino, I don't remember his first name, came up to me one day at rehearsal and said, "Man, you have such great stage presence." And I went, What does that mean? So that's what got me to start studying what stage presence means. And
that's why you have your own theme song.
That is exactly why I have my own theme song. There is no other reason. My passion for stage presence is understanding what that guy meant that day when I was a high school kid. So let's look at part of Fritzke's list. Okay. He says, this is a list of often found ingredients. And there's a sick after that because the word was misspelled in his book, in successful and popular entertainment. And they are not in any essential order. Okay. Music, rhythm, movement, youth, sex appeal, color, comedy, harmony, romance, sentiment, nostalgia, pointing, and he means literally pointing, timing, surprise, situation, character, and a blood over to another slide, conflict, proper costuming, and proper grooming. Okay. So Steve, let's break this down a little bit. Okay. And please jump in here now. Let's think of certain performers that we know out there and how they utilize that.
Okay.
One person that comes to mind as it refers just to magic, first of all, is David Copperfield. And you just visited David.
We saw David's show and then we saw him backstage and he signed my book,
right?
Which I had bought David's book. You got to get it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And then I got to see the Secret Museum.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he performed for 2 hours for 8 people after 2 huge stage shows.
Yes, he does.
He is a performer.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And as you experience, the museum is timed and lit and has a whole story behind it, especially when you first walk into the Lewis Tannen room, which we're kind of talking in hyperbole to folks right now. But it's kind of amazing. So let's go back to his stage show for a second. If you've ever seen his stage show live, or you've ever seen one of his television specials, or you've seen a clip of David Copperfield, even this list on the screen describes what David does as a showman. The music is chosen really important in an important way. It has romance. It has nostalgia. He has so much nostalgia. One of the tricks involves a car. That's all nostalgia. Okay. It has sex appeal. Dave's a swarthy kind of a character, you know. It's got surprise. I mean, you look at this list, it's all there. And it's got comedy. David has some very, very funny moments in his show. It is amazing when you look at this list and then you realize this book was written, are you ready? In 1938.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So think about that for a second.
And he points too.
Points. Exactly. Pointing is so important. I am not a ventriloquist, but on stage, I point.
That's right.
And I had no idea. I found this book just recently. I only bought it off eBay. By the way, the book's very hard to find. Tom Lacho, who I've mentioned before, wonderful guy. I called Tom first. I said, Tom, do you have one of these for sale? He said, nope. Good luck finding one. And luckily I did. So, and then conflict, proper costuming, careful grooming. I mean, look, this is really, it's the last few things on the list, but you know, proper costuming, careful grooming. Wow. I mean, you know, David just right down to what he wears each night, how well he is groomed. He's just of the full package. Okay.
Well, imagine this, Al. I was there with Terry Fader.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw
in
that.
David's museum. Yeah. And so the two of them together chew up this list and spit it out. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Well, you know, and I experienced the same thing when I visited with David, got all the professionalism, you know, and the museum was incredible. And I think I've shared this story with you. He tested me on that tour and handed me a very, very important ventriloquist dummy figure in the history of ventriloquism and say, here, show your friend how that works. And that was kind of interesting. I'll share more about that sometime. But anyway, let's go back to this list.
The McElroy
average. Huh?
Was that the McElroy?
That was a McElroy figure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he had my magic drawing board in there in his museum and another puppet as well. So pretty sweet.
It was incredible that you did that. Let's talk about the average Axtell entertainer. Okay. For a minute. in this list. Okay. Some people might look at this and go, wait a minute, I'm a kids performer. Sex appeal? No way. No way. Okay. Sex appeal doesn't mean being sexy. It doesn't mean sexual. It means that you have an attractiveness. There's a wink. There's a nod. There's something that makes it a bit more exciting. So we'll get that one off the plate immediately. Everything else on this list is something an Axtell performer should be thinking about. If you're going to have music right out of the gate, and I'm going to do an entire discussion on music someday. It ain't for everybody, okay? Especially singing. It ain't for everybody. And just because there are two famous people out there right now in the art of ventriloquism who are singers does not mean it's for you.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
So that's number one. Sorry to disappoint some people. Number two is the fact that, you know, when you look at this list and when you consider some of these, and some of these actually, this book's written a long time ago, come out stronger. The most important thing on this list to me is character and comedy, both. You take character and comedy, and who do you think of first, Steve? Who do you think of first? Character and comedy when it comes to ventriloquism.
Character and comedy. Oh, man.
Comedy and characters, Edgar Bergen.
Well, well, yeah, we're going to go back. Okay.
He was the one that figured out character and comedy were the two most important things, and it's an ingredient Jeff Dunham uses still today. You know,
that's right.
Yeah. So, you know, and then as we get back into this list, I should have just put them all together. But conflict, how does that play? Well, conflict is comedy. Comedy is conflict. You know,
that's right. It's huge.
Going back though to these last two, proper costuming. Okay. I remember many years ago, I competed against somebody who's after the same group of business that I was after. And I did not like their costuming or their grooming. And I think it made all the difference. I always make sure that I present myself in a very neat and professional manner. I am the MC of the show. I'm the straight man. Okay. I'm the color commentary guy, and I should look the part. And so for me, it's a suit and a tie. That's how I dress. Doesn't mean this for everybody, but even if
your mother said you could always take off the tie.
You remembered. God bless you. I love it. Yeah. Very good. Very good. So what we're going to explore here in the next episode, and I'm so excited about this because there's so much to talk about, is really what creating the full package is all about. Okay. Because, you know, you call my segment the business of show business. Okay. And really, you don't get to sell anything unless you have a full package. Okay. I mean, if you put Frosted Flakes on the cereal aisle in the plastic bag that it comes in, you're not going to sell a lot of Frosted Flakes. Okay. But you put Tony the Tiger on the package, and you say, they're great, okay? And have that behind it, that creates the full package. At the end of the day, it's just sugary cereal, but it's the full package, you know?
That's right.
Entertainment, how you package yourself is no different. What's your brand? Nice. What are you offering? And how do you offer the full package? So it's the look of your show, the visible, the audible, the movement, the content, the comedy, the character, the music. Again, if you're going to use music, you do not need to use music, okay? And then this area that we're really looking deeply into, the showmanship and the stage presence, okay? And that's, again, can you learn showmanship, show personship? Can you learn stage presence? Yes, you can. What's the best way to learn these two things? Be in front of audiences as often as you possibly can. And when you are, I always remember, Steve, and I can't remember which mayor book it is. One of them said, put your best foot forward. And that's the secret. Walk out on stage, put your best foot forward, and get ready to perform for the audience. So let's wind it up here a little bit. You know, I have had the pleasure of being really busy this year with my time at Woodlock Pines. And it's been a blast, and it's tested my showmanship. But I think the thing that's important about, you know, what this is about is that I really work to have all types of audiences at my shows. And you can see that we run the full span here, you know, adults, you know, kids, the whole bit. And so, you know, to me, it's really important that your showmanship matches your audience and that you kind of do things that are really good for your audience. So we'll stop it there. But the point being that this segment, part one, and coming up part two, really is probably the most important thing for you to think about if you plan on being a performer with your
That's
Axtell
great.
puppet, with your Axtell character, with any illusions you buy from Axtell. Think about these things. So, Steve, that's what I have for today. What's your
Dude,
thoughts?
I think that's amazing. It's bringing up a lot of questions that I would like to ask you in the next segment that we do the
Sure.
next time we're together in 2 weeks. And this is exciting. Can you share I guess we aren't going to be able to get that book, so we're going to probably not.
I'll put together a deliverable at the end. How's that?
Oh,
Yeah, for
that's
next week.
wonderful.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
great.
put it
So
together.
we can
and,
download that list.
I think that,
So-
at this point, that book is probably public domain, so we can put something together and design something for,
Yeah.
for the audience.
Oh,
And then
that's
somewhere down
great.
the road, when we put together our master class for people, we'll include that in it too.
Yeah.
So,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, I can't wait for that. Al
Absolutely.
Getler, our variety coach for the business of show business as well. Oh, that's going to be
Absolutely.
fun to do, man. Thank you
Yeah.
for coming, Al.
Hey,
We appreciate
Mr.
you.
Axtell, as you know, it is always a pleasure.
You're the man.
Wait a minute.
Are you
Do I
ready?
hear it?
There it is.
3, 2, 1.
This was the business of show
time, right?
business. It's show
Come on, dude.
business with Al Getler.
Yeah, I love that we got a bunch of newsies to sing
That
this
was
song.
awesome.
Was the business of show business. It's show business with
Was it a
Al.
megaphone filter used on that?
A gramophone filter. Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Hey, so we're gonna have a download in 2 weeks from now. We're gonna continue this conversation.
Yep.
And we'll have some deliverables that we can share. And yeah, Al's gonna be putting together a variety coach all on how to structure yourself as a family entertainer, as a side hustle or a full-on business. What are the things that we need to be thinking about?
Not now, sir. Not now.
Terry, I think it's time, Terry. We got a giveaway tonight. Steve,
Oh,
I'm going to pull up the list of sharers.
Terry, thank you. You're so generous. We're giving away tonight a Terry Fader 10th anniversary coin.
Okay, let me get my page up. What's going on here?
Look at this.
There we go.
A 10th anniversary coin.
Stop. Drop. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm trying. Okay.
Just pay shipping. It's only £2.
It's going to be in 7 boxes.
No, not a scratch on it.
All right,
This is
let's
really
see. I got
strong.
some shares tonight. Let me pull up my cache. My cachet. I'm going to pick someone. Patrick Eliezer, I see you. Harry Stedman.
This is some solid stuff right here.
All right. Stop.
Terry and
Robbing
Winston
it.
on the front. Terry Fader, the voice of entertainment. That was a quote from Simon.
And Garfunkel?
Nope. Hello, the voice of entertainment, Terry Fader. That's it. Simon Cowell. Go around to the back side. This is celebrating 10 years at the Mirage.
Love it.
Music and laughter. That's pretty cool.
All right, Steve. I got my list pulled up. You tell me
Okay.
when to stop. They got to
All
be
right.
present to win.
Yep, you have to be
Just
present
got
to
to
win.
pay
You have to
shipping.
have
We'll send this
shared.
your way. All right, let's see.
Okay, you just pay shipping on this. So 5, 4, 3, 2, open your eyes, 1.
Harry Stedman.
Harry.
Harry, are you
Harry.
here? Harry!
All right, this is fantastic for Harry
Harry, are
Stedman.
you here with us?
I think he is. I bet you he is.
He was
is
a few minutes ago.
The question
Let's
is
see. Let's see
he?
here?
Is he? Oh,
Let's see.
Harry?
He did comment, Al Getler's a legend. Hey, Harry's
There he is.
here!
this is pretty cool, man. Congratulations. All right.
Very cool. Congrats, Harry. We'll be in contact with you.
Harry is
but-
also hosting, doing a balloon.
Oh, that's right.
Big project that we're going to be giving some prizes to. Harry, go ahead and post in the comments a link to your event. And it's about balloon twisting and really exciting stuff.
And
So
Harry also posted an
congratulations.
Axtell Entertainers.
That's right. He does,
he's a graphic.
Does graphics.
He's a graphic designer, and he has some examples there. So if you're looking for someone to help you out with maybe some visuals or graphic design projects, check out Harry's post. Sounds like he's available for
Help me out with this.
some jobs.
Yeah, Simon's gonna help me out.
Oh, yeah, ready.
All right. There it is. Thank you, Simon. Thank you so much. No problem. No problem at all. No problem.
Oh, hey, friends, it's been good. Al Getler will be back with us in 2 weeks.
That's right.
It's going to be our Christmas show.
That's right. He will.
In 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yep. Tiny mic guy. We'll be back with more stuff to show you, more stuff going on.
2 weeks.
Check in.
We got some good stuff coming
That's
up
right.
in 2 weeks. If you're a Magic Live fan, you do not want to miss this in
That's
2
right.
weeks. 2
We're gonna
weeks
have
for
some good
some
stuff.
reason there is a special reason.
Harry, send Steve a message, and we'll get you connected with Teresa, and we'll get this taken care of.
This
for
is
you, buddy.
really cool, and no scratches at all.
And if the coin's in 9 to 11 pieces, you'll understand why.
No.
Hey, thanks again
All
for
right.
watching, and we'll see you all in 2 weeks.
That's
and
right.
until then, thanks for being an Axtell insider. Thanks for being part of this family.
All right.
Let's do some cool
Great.
stuff next couple
Hey,
weeks.
we make innovations to help you entertain the world. All right. Take care, folks.